I recall a time when my son came home from school one day, and he was looking very sad. I knew something was up. So I sat him down, we talked about what was making him sad. And he expressed the fact that a sporting event was being planned in the school, and there were pre-trials which he qualified for. And he was quite excited about the qualification for that pre-trial. So you can see the excitement is something he was showing passion for, which I try to encourage him around. Um, but then he came home that day and he said that his name is no longer on the list of those that have been selected to represent his house in the sporting event, and he was quite sad about that. That kind of triggered anger in me at that time. It triggered anger in me because I felt that my son was being unfairly treated, but I needed to clarify that the information he had supplied to me was correct. So what I did was to make a call to the school and get the information, and when I realized that some of the information didn't add up, the anger was, boiling up, and it became full anger that really came up to the fact that yes, this boy knows exactly why he's feeling angry, he's feeling sad. I could see those emotions being expressed in him because he was feeling unfairly treated, maltreated, unfair treatment. His rights were not being respected. So he was not feeling supported by the school. So I took the case up and I ensured to address it directly to the management of the school, and we had a resolution. It was a case of different standards being brought up after the pre-trials had happened. So another standard was now brought up, and it was explained in some way which I didn't find satisfactory, and I made sure to explain the implication of those kind of decisions by the school on the psyche of children that they are trying to nurture and raise. I expressed the anger very constructively to those concerned, and I made sure to placate my child, to support my child in that situation, because he felt anger, he felt sad, he felt a variety of emotions which I easily saw through, and were able to manage the emotion. At the end of the whole issue, the information, the anger that I felt was that it wouldn't be on my watch that my child would be mistreated or his rights will be trampled upon. The same way I will protect and support myself, I will also protect and support my children, and in this case my son. So anger is a very helpful emotion. When you feel anger, you must ask the question, why do I feel angry? Are you feeling unsupported? You feel as if one of the needs you have is not being met. You feel that there's a need, you have financial need, you have emotional need, you have physical needs that are not being met. Anger may come up as a result of that. So you need to find a way to get those needs met. But let that anger help to expose which need exactly is not being met. There's a need to feel supported and feel not discriminated against. You feel that you're good enough. Because when you feel unsupported and you feel discriminated against, like my son did, you may feel, oh, I may not be good enough, which is why this standard was designed to rule me out and favor some others. And so that feeling of not being good enough is one of the feelings that make people feel they can't achieve much in their life, that they can only be maybe second class and they can only go this far while others go as far as they want. So so let anger help you to unravel those needs you have within yourself that are not being met, that you want met.